everyone, Lisa here, aka Crafting Diva. Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel today. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to day 3 of the little mini series that I'm uploading throughout August using my Craftoween collection from Spellbinders. If you've not seen my 2 previous videos, this is a little mini series of videos that I'm going to be uploading on my YouTube channel using the wonderful kit that I recently treated myself from Spellbinders that features 13 different Halloween themed die sets. You also got a coordinating stamp set and some little sequins, and I wanted to come on and encourage myself to use these dies and show you how to put the die cuts together to make your little embellishments. And then I'm making little tags out of the embellishments that I make, so by the end of my little mini series I'm going to have 13 different little Halloween themed tags. So if you've not seen my 2 previous videos, for day 1 we did the little gorgeous cute vampire, and then for day 2 I've done the crow and the skull design. So what I'll do is I'll link my playlist in the description box below, so if you'd like to go and check out these 2 videos so far that I've done. But like I said to you, we're on day 3, so if I bring in day 3's design, so for day 3 in the gorgeous Spellbinders kit, we've got this gorgeous design on your wallet with the little cat, the pumpkin and the flowers, and the actual die for day 3 is the gorgeous potion bottle. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is show you how to put the potion bottle together and then share with you the little tag that I've made with this design. So like I always do, I've done my die cutting beforehand just so it's a bit quicker on camera for you. And again, as you can see from this die set, there's not too many dies to be cutting out, nice large size, so going to be easy to work with. So first of all, what I've done is die cutted the potion bottle itself. I've done mine in a green card. And what I like to do with my die cuts is take a ink pad, can be any sort of ink pad you own. I like to use my distress inks. I've got pill paint here, and what I like to do is just go round the edge of my die cuts with a bit of a contrasting darker tone of the actual die cut that I've done, just to give that some more depth. It really does make a difference by just adding this little bit of darker ink around the edge. It really does stop the die cut and your embellishment looking too flat. Certain colours, obviously, like I'm going to show you, I've done a black coloured potion bottle in a minute. That's a bit harder to do this technique on, but any sort of coloured cardstock, this is a great technique to do just to give your die cuts a bit more of a texture. So as you can see, that's really made that bottle come to life and give it a bit more shape so it doesn't look so flat. So that is my potion bottle to start with. Then what I've done is die cut the little cork stopper, which is this die here. And again, I've done several, as I like to stick a few together to make them a bit firmer, and especially for this I have used a thinner weight paper, so I obviously want a few layers of this to make it a bit more firmer. And again, I want to put a little bit of ink around this to give it a bit more dimension. So this time I'm going to use a bit of scorched timber from Tim Holtz. So let me just put this down where it's a bit of a smaller die cut, and we just want to go around the edge of that just to give it a little bit more depth, like so. Then we want to put a little bit of glue just at the bottom of the die cut, and we want to put this at the top of our potion bottle. When you die cut the potion bottle, it does give you a little bit of a sort of embossed area, so you know where to line that up with. Then I've done the little rim of the bottle. I've done that in a darker tone green, so this is this little die here. So again, let me just figure out which way we're going to go. That way. So we want to put some glue on the back of that, like so. I do hope you're going to enjoy this little mini series from me. Hope it's just going to inspire you, or if you have treated yourself to the collection, it will give you an idea of how to put the little die cuts together. So as you can see, the bottle's coming along. Now what I've done is done our label section, which is this here, and in this set you will get that outer edge die which cuts your label like so, and then you get the inner die that cuts the word potion out. So you would cut one of these first of all, then put your potion message die on top, and then it will cut it out like so. And obviously I'm going to mat it onto a black panel at the back so the words stand out. So again, let's put some glue on the back of our little label. Yeah, this is really encouraging me to actually use my die, so I'm really enjoying making these little videos for you. So yeah, really hope that you are enjoying them. Lots more to come as we are only on day 3, so we've got quite a few more little projects to share with you. So again, I'm going to bring in a bit more of that peel paint ink, and I'm going to ink around the edge of my label. Again, just to give it a little bit of depth, like so. It just stops those layers looking so flat. So like that. And again, we want to put a bit of glue onto the back, and then we want to stick that flat onto our potion bottle. So as you can see already, that looks fantastic. So you could leave the design there if you wanted to, but in the die set you do get the skull and bone, so I'm going to add those. So I've again die cutted those a few times, this time from some white card, just to give it a bit of strength. And again, I'm going to go around with that scorched timber ink. I just like to use these little finger dauber to apply the ink when I am doing little fiddly die cuts like this, where you just need to hold it really tight to get the ink to go on, and so it doesn't bend up your die cut too much. So there's a bit of ink on those, and then we just want to add a little bit of glue to the back of our skull. We want to stick that about there, and then get our bones, and again add some glue to the back of those. And we want to do the smaller bones facing downwards. Just line that up. Just hold that there for a couple of seconds so the glue will go off. And then as you can see, we've got our finished potion bottle. Couldn't be any simpler to put together, and makes a fantastic little embellishment. Like I said to you, I've made one in black cardstock as well, so done the exact same process, but this time die cutted the bottle out of black cardstock. And of course you can do these in any color tones you like. Any sort of texture card would be nice, maybe some black glitter card if you own any. So these are just your starting point, and then you can run with making the design in any sort of cardstock you like. So if I bring in the little tag that I've made using the potion bottle for today's video. So what I've done here is made my basic tag shape, and then I've mixed some green and some wood grain sort of grey effect paper. I've just done strips of those across the tag, used a black fine liner pen, done some stitching and some sort of like jaggedy patterns across the different papers, stuck my potion bottle on with some 3D foam, and as you can see I've gone on and added a bit of fine liner pen just to pull out the detail again of all those little layers. I've used the coordinating stamp Trick or Treat You're So Sweet, and then as you can see, now that we are getting a little collection of die cut embellishments, we can actually start bringing some of these other elements into our designs. So we could add the skull at the bottom, we could have the crow sitting on the top of the bottle, we could have him sitting down the bottom. Vampire maybe slightly big, but we could maybe tuck him behind the bottle, would look quite good. But I think just for today I'm going to just add the little skull to the bottom of my tag. So let's put a little bit of glue on that, and I would maybe put a little bit of 3D foam onto the back of this as well. But yes, just another little embellishment to add to that tag to make the design look a bit more detailed. So I really hope you enjoyed this video of me showing you day free's design. Like I say, I'll link my playlist in that description box below, where you can go and check out the designs I've done so far for day 1 and 2. And then I hope you can join me, because soon I'll be uploading day 4, and this is the design we're going to be making for day 4. It is this super cute little ghost with his pizza. So I hope you can join me for day 4. Look out for that video when I upload it. If you are new to my channel and you'd like to subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if you don't forget to hit that little bell icon and click on all, and then you will get notifications when I upload my brand new videos, so you won't miss day 4. And yeah, I'd love to read any of your comments, so feel free to leave those in that comments box below. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.